Ah, I can see the whole map, my friend. No shit. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. In this clip I will show you how to get the Grail with each faction. First of all, I have to tell you that it's not easy. Yeah, it's quite difficult because it depends on your faction, it depends on the artifacts that you have, it depends on the skills that your hero has learned, you know. But after many tries, I think I discovered like a pattern that can be applied to every fight, and this will not guarantee that you will win 100% every time, but it can significantly increase your chances to get the Grail regardless of the faction that you choose. So let's get into it. If you want to go straight to the action, skip to the next part, because now I'm gonna give you just a few tips on how to increase your chances. Okay, so we will talk a little bit now. First of all, what you have to do is to avoid direct confrontation. Okay, you will never be able to just power your way through the better self of you, because that's what you're fighting with. So if you have like 1300 skeletons, let's say, with these stats, which I think are quite good, obviously you're gonna fight an army that it's at least 30% stronger than yours. So better stats and more army. So you will never win in a direct fight, you know. So you have to avoid confrontation, avoid duel with the army of your better self. The thing is to delay and buy time, so you can use your spells. And ideally you should have good spells. Ideally you should fight at the Mirage, because this is from where you will get the Grail. After I don't know, after a couple of months, you have explored the map, you have gathered some artifacts, resources, army, and experience with your hero, then you are ready to fight. So delay and buy time. And when you are going to the Grail, I have discovered that it's easier when you go to fight your better self. If you get weak creatures, preferably in this area, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. But most importantly, slow creatures. Here, if you take a look at the speed, you see that the skeletons have like 3 here, which is good. You should aim for 2, 3, 4 maximum speed, because this is how much he can travel on the battlefield. Again, you want to avoid direct confrontation. You don't want him to fly to you directly and just slap you a few times and the fight is over. No, you want to avoid confrontation, and the slower it travels, or the less terrain it travels, the better for you, because you have more time to cast your spells and win the fight. So go for creatures that have little numbers here when it comes to the speed. This is for every faction, not only for Necropolis as in this case. And also you should go for creatures. Basically your army should be composed of creatures with high numbers. So this is tier 1 from Schism. I have prepared here 1000. Okay, this is from Temple 1600, because he will cast some spells upon you, especially heroic strikes, and these will kill at least 50, 60, 70, maybe 100 instantly of your creatures, of your units. So it's better to have like a big stack, so you can resist, you can survive in the fight until you have casted all your spells and turn basically the fight in your favor. So don't go with 30 skeletons, go with like 1500s, something like this. Another tip that you should keep in mind is that you have a better chance of winning if you go with a creature that has melee attack, okay? Because obviously if he sits in one corner of the battlefield and shoots at you, you're gonna die quicker than you shoot at him. Okay, so especially that in this fight I discovered that if you go with a ranged creature, he shoots first. almost every time. I don't know why, but he shoots first, and if he has like much higher numbers than you, instantly you lose half of your army or even more. So go with creatures that have melee attack, and keep in mind that as you upgrade your creatures, so for example the skeleton has melee attack, the skeleton warriors, which is the upgrade, also has melee attack, but if you go for this upgrade, skeleton archer, it has ranged attack. So for the same creature, the upgrade can change the way he fights, the type of attack that it can do. Ideally, again, go for melee attack, but there gonna be an exception. Sometimes you will be better off with ranged attack, and you will see later on in the video. And finally, as I said before, your main method of winning the fight is to use spells. So basically this is your key. You have to use good spells. You have to come with powerful artifacts that give you access to spells. For example, Arcane Tome, I can cast all arcane spells. Daylight, I can cast all daylight spells. So get good artifacts that grants you powerful spells, and then you have a chance. Okay, so now we are ready to fight the Mirage with our beloved skeletons. As you can see, if you fight, let the AI to fight, you're gonna lose, but always you're gonna fight manually. And with this one, I'll tell you right from the start, it's gonna be an easy fight, but you have to know what to do. What I like to cast, again, you have to delay and buy time. Masterful Web to slow this guy down. So as you can see, he can only move like 1 hex. So not very much, which it's good for me because I have time to cast other spells to destroy his skeletons quickly, even if he has like twice the amount of my skeletons. See, that's all that he can move. And usually I've seen that he doesn't cast haste. I don't know why, but it usually, sometimes he casts, but usually it doesn't. I think it only casts it when he's sure that he can attack you. Now I'm gonna go for vulnerability because this gives me the chance to deal 50% more damage from all sources. So it's better to have this first, because then you can cast Heroic Strike, you can cast your spells, and each one is more powerful. So this is good. See, that's what all that he can travel is just this little space. Now that I've casted that, let's go for one of my favorites, where it is Naira's Kiss, because it deals 800 magic damage for 4 rounds. Whatever he does, he takes damage. He stays, he takes damage. He walks, he takes damage. So let him, suffer. He'll gonna come to me instantly minus 62. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use another powerful spell. Judgment deals 1100 damage, 4 strikes. And he will start to lose from all of these skeletons. Already like 150 gone. With this one, I just patrol here and try to buy time. He comes closer, I don't care. He takes damage. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Star Child, powerful spell from Nightshade Magic. So if you have this skill learned, it's good. This is a ranged creature, which is perfect because it can shoot from a distance, can do damage. And now he's confused. He should come to my skeletons or deal with the Star Child. He doesn't know. This buys me time. And I'm gonna go ahead and maybe, I don't know, let's try to summon more creatures. But not now, next time, summon Primal Remnant, because again, I want to have more creatures here, but not now. Let's go for Umbral Grip now, and then I'm gonna summon the other one. Impending Fate, no, Umbral Grip, this one, 640 pure damage, go ahead. This, don't forget about Heroic Strike, it's free damage, doesn't cost mana, and also I have my Summon Star Child, 200 already destroyed, and with this one, remember that you should run. From time to time, check, see that the web that we casted in the beginning that slowed him down is about to expire. Just one more turn. One more round, it's in effect. So I'm gonna cast it again just to be sure. Remember that you have to keep him slowed. You don't want him to run after you. Avoid direct confrontation. He is now 1500. My skeleton's 1100. So he comes and starts to get at the same level, the same units with me, which is good. But we still, the fight is not over. And I have to be ready for other attacks that he might do. I want to cast the Primal Remnant now. This is not a summoning spell. If you have it, it's very good. I'll put him here. This will give my skeletons a chance to run. I'll use the obstacles on the map and try to run this way. Now maybe I can attack. Why not? Even if I shouldn't actually attack, but just to keep him busy, okay? 100 skeletons probably gonna die. 115, good. He destroys this guy, doesn't matter. As long as he is busy just attacking my summoning spell, summoning creatures, you see. This is good for me. It buys me time and okay, now I can cast. It buys me time and I can run away with my skeletons to increase my chances of winning. What else I can cast? I want to cast Summon Star Child again because they do range damage. But not now, because I cannot do it now. Let's go for... He takes damage? Naira Key still in effect? No. Arena Touch, this was Kedora Speed Initiative? No. So basically our Arena Keys is not in effect anymore. Let's cast it again. Because he takes damage for free 4 times. 4 rounds. Okay, Heroic Strike. I don't know if Vulnerability... No, I think that one is not in effect either. So I'll cast Vulnerability again, so he takes 50% more damage. With this one, just run. At some point maybe I'll come and attack him. But not now, I need to have higher numbers, much higher numbers than him. Let's go for Vulnerability because he needs to take 50% more damage from each attack of mine. Next time I'm gonna go for Summon Star Child. And these skeletons just, you know, waste time. Buy time, actually. Comes after me, you should stay there. You big pile of bones, you don't have anything to do with me. Go for Summon Star Child, I put it here. I'll go away. I will shoot to this one. 300. 368, see? Very powerful, I can use it again, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and attack and probably destroy him completely this time. Where is my judgment? Okay, let's go for the judgment first. 6500. Okay, I'm gonna cast this. Then this. So it's just 90 skeletons. And I have 900. Can I reach him to fight? Not yet. Okay. Then come here. Let him see what he does. He doesn't do much. But I win. So that's how you win with tier 1 from Necropolis. Again, powerful creatures, powerful spells, not creatures. And masterful web. See the Grail here. Masterful web. Let's go ahead and see how it looks on the castle. This is, I'm very curious also. You can install it Ever Serpent here. Ooh, beautiful. So what it does is, cannot see there, Ever Serpent. All friendly creatures gain plus 10 defense and take minus 50% lucky strike damage in battle, including from spells. The city dwelling produces 100% unit. So plus 10 defense. This is probably the best thing because all Grails from all factions, they give increased dwellings creatures, you know, so you can recruit more with each week. But I think the plus 10 defense is very useful. Okay, let's go to the next faction. Okay, so now we are gonna try to get the Grail with another creature from the Grove faction. So this is the Faun Warrior. As mentioned previously, you should go for something with melee attack, tier 1, low speed. Okay, so it has all the good qualities on paper. Let's see if it's any good to get the Grail. And then we will go at my castle from Hive faction and install it and see what benefits the Grail brings to that faction, to Grove. I'm gonna use the same strategy that I used when I fight with the skeletons from Necropolis, Masterful Web. Again, I'm gonna tell you from the start, it's probably the easiest way to get a Grail with creatures from the Grove faction. I don't know why, it's just easy. It's very easy, even if it doesn't look like now, but you will see. You don't even need very big numbers. I probably had just like 500 of these guys, but it's enough. I'm gonna go ahead and cast some Star Child now. Maybe next time. I don't want to cast it now. I'm gonna just patrol, go here, go there, and buy time. He comes to my way. He cannot do anything because he's slowed down. Summon Star Child, I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna run away with my creatures, and this one I'm gonna shoot now. So it does a lot of damage, as you can see. This is probably one of the most powerful spells that you can have. Nightshade Magic School is actually very good. So you have all the powerful spells. Naira Kiss, Summon Star Child, this one, Umbral Grip. So if you get a chance to learn something, go ahead and learn from Nightshade Magic. That's one of the best skills that your hero can learn. I want to cast Vulnerability. I did already. Okay, Naira Kiss then. So you can take damage. And as you can see already, high 600 he has. I have almost 400, so we're getting close. This one shoots again. 400, so it's good when he should do melee damage, but it's slowed down. But you can do range attack, as I can do with my my Star Child. So it's good when this, because then you can basically do free damage. Minus 200, 287. I can use Heroic Strike also. Little by little, I have more creatures than him. I think next time I can actually attack with my own creatures. Okay, he cast a spell there, but now I win. See? Told you that's gonna be easy. And again, here you don't even need big numbers. 500 are more than enough. Accept the results. Oh, get a Grail. Okay, let's go to this castle, Lewin. Okay, let's install it and let's see how it looks. We fight to get the prize. Let's enjoy it, right? Spring of Life. Construction costs. Beautiful city already, but with this one here it's even beautiful. Oh. It looks like a building from Protoss StarCraft, you know, with gold and blue energy. +1 to all creature growth in all your cities. Ah, so this is the benefit, because this city dwelling produce +100 units. So you get more creatures here, but you also get more creatures for all other cities that you have. Alright? That's what he says. +1 to all creature growth in all your cities. So all other cities benefit from this. If I want to, yeah, you can make. These are apotheoses, are like the hardest one to make, because you just make 1, 2, 3 maybe. So yeah, it's +1, see 5 now. Can make 4, probably next week I can make 5. Maybe vampires. This already I can make like a lot, but it's +5. Yeah, so you get more creatures in all your castles. If you have a lot of castles, this is gonna be in your advantage. Well, preferably you also have the money, but it's not a problem in my case, as you can see. Okay, let's go to the next faction. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and try to get the Grail with the Swordsman from the Temple faction. They have 4 speed, melee attack, and huge numbers, like 1600 should be enough. Let's see if we get lucky. Maybe we can get the Grail also. I think this faction has other units that can be used to get the Grail. Obviously not very strong ones, but I like the Swordsman. They are the easiest to work with, and I hope we finish this fight quickly. Vengeance. He casted Vengeance on that guy, but what? Because he's not attacking me, but I don't know. Summon Star Child, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy time, run here. Shoot. Minus 72, it's okay. He does minus 69. I don't care about his spells because as I have like huge numbers, it's very easy for me to ignore his attacks. I can attack him now, but I don't want to attack him now. Not yet. Not yet. I think I'm gonna attack him next time, but because if I attack first, I reduce his number considerably. At some point, if we have the same numbers, let's say that I have 500, 1500, and he has 1500 also, but he has 51 attack, I have just 42. So he will be in a better position, so that's why I just want to delay. I want to reduce his numbers as much as possible. So when I attack, gonna be more advantages for me. Minus 164. He will probably come and destroy my what he cast. +1 initiative. He's gonna probably come and destroy my summon star, like my Star Child, but I don't care too much. What to use, because then I'm gonna go ahead and attack him. Shadow Army. Yeah, yes. Increases the number of units in the target friendly stack by 45%. So I get plus almost 700. Good. Obviously these are temporary, but he will come in within my range. Okay, so I have just 2000. He destroys that. Okay, good. Now, it's does it have vulnerability still? Vengeance. Okay, so no more vulnerability. I cannot cast it because I think it's still in cooldown. +2. Okay, but I can cast something else, or maybe a Primal Remnant to give him time, but no, Naira Kiss. Let's go. Heroic Strike first. Reduce number by 13. 600. Okay. Not bad. Attacks back, takes 400. Okay. We are the same. Okay. Not that bad. Could have been worse. But now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast Summon Star Child again. I will need to use vulnerability. I don't like this trap that he set up for me here, but these will fall. These traps here. Just that I have no option but to attack him. But I'm afraid he will attack back. See, that's what I don't like, but still, we're basically about the same. And if he attacks me, he's not gonna kill me, so I still buy time. I'm gonna go ahead and use vulnerability now, so he takes more damage. This is close. This is very close. this one. I should go ahead and do like this. He can come after me, yes. He can come because he has no longer the web applied. I'm gonna do some damage. I'm gonna get busy with this one. And with this, can I attack minus... Okay, let me attack first. Because if I go here, he'll come after me. He has no more web. Okay, no counterattack. Good. Good, this is close. Minus 69, attack back. Good. Minus 126 and I have 190. This is so close. Let me go for Judgment. I cannot use Judgment. Not yet. Summon Primal. Go with my guys here so I can run, I think. But I don't want to run now. No. But I have more attack sources. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, minus 42. He attacks back, no problem. Primal Remnant can finish the job. Yes. Woo! So I'm very close. Depending on the spells that you use, probably you can destroy him quicker, but it depends. But it's interesting to try. So this combination basically of spells and these units might do the job. In most cases, probably in 70% of the cases, gonna win. You're gonna get the Grail, and let's see how it looks like. Golden Calf. The owner's cities produce 1000 gold and one of each other resource daily, the city's dwellings. Also, basically, it makes you rich. This Grail gives plus 1000 gold for all your cities. So if you have 10 cities, you gain 10,000 more gold every day. And I get 100,000. Okay, almost 90,000 every day. One more resource specific to your city. Right? That's what they say. One of each other resource daily. Okay. And obviously it increases the city dwelling, so basically you have more army. Yeah, so this Grail gonna make you rich. I have 13 castles, so plus 13,000 gold and more resources. Okay, now let's go to the next faction. Okay, so now we're gonna try to get the Grail with this creature from Schism, Rashute, tier 1. Looks quite interesting. 4 speed, melee attack and 1000 units almost. Should be easy. From what I discovered, it's not that difficult to get the Grail with this creature. You just have to be careful so they don't catch you, they don't use their direct confrontation like melee attack, because they obviously have better numbers and more units, so it's gonna be quite dangerous for you. I'm gonna go ahead and buy time here. He casts all kinds of spells on me, I don't care. Gonna go ahead and summon the Star Childs because they do good damage. And run with my main army. Minus 163. Ooh, that's not bad. Go ahead, vulnerability, then Naira's Kiss, so we don't forget about it. Minus 300, I think, almost. 241, good. He has Vengeance in him. He probably gonna try to come after me. He comes closer. Go ahead and get Naira's Kiss because this one gives him damage constantly. No matter what he does, he takes damage. Shoot like this. And I should run with my main army. Attack him first. Actually, can I attack him now? Let's try. Minus 500, he does minus 200. But he has like No more life. So it's a victory. Easy. Basically, he had vulnerability applied, and we were about the same numbers. And I did the attack first, which reduced him by 500 units, and then he obviously tried to attack me, but was not that powerful. So endless spiral, here where I should go and install the Grail. Let's see how it looks like. I can build it here. Firmament's Abyss. Building a mage guild in this city unlocks all spells of the corresponding tier. This city's dwellings produce plus 100 units. All spells of the corresponding tier. So if you have this here, which looks beautiful, very beautiful, basically gives you access to all tier 1 spells, all tier 2 spells, but see, they don't have tier 5. So this is where the good spells are, but you have all tier 4 spells. So, well, you cannot have everything, right? And this city dwelling produce plus 100 units like all the other Grails. Interesting if you're into magic and you use it often, but I would have loved to have the tier 5 spells, but I guess then the factions wouldn't be balanced, I think. Okay, let's move to the next faction. I think we have just Hive and Dungeon. Alright, now we have a creature from Hive faction. This quite scary scorpion, as you can see, and it's tier 4. Why tier 4? Because we used tier 1 creatures so far. But I have a reason why tier 4. First of all, it has 4 speed and melee attack, which is good. It's stronger, much stronger if you would have used the tier 1. Let me show you. This is the Hive faction, okay? So if you go to recruit creatures, basically you probably should have taken the parasite. 4 speed, long reach, that's why. Because he has an attack that can stretch over 1 or 2 hexes and bite you, you know. So he comes closer, and when you don't expect, you have to calculate that extra stretch. It's like the troglodyte who comes closer to you and then just spits some green shit and attacks you from like 2 or 3 hexes away. And that's how he can do damage. And again, we want something that does only melee damage, so he cannot come for direct confrontation. And that's why I didn't pick the parasite, and I go for the scorpion. So let's go and try to get the Grail with this creature. Also, I have 245. Usually you should get like big numbers, but in this case it's tier 4. You cannot go very easily to like 1000 or 2000, but 245 in this case, I think they are enough. Probably you can also get a Grail with fewer numbers, but let's see the dynamics of the battle, because again I'm gonna play the same strategy, but it gets increasingly difficult to get the Grail with certain factions. With some factions it's easier, as you saw with the Necropolis. I think it's probably the easiest because the skeletons move just like one or two hexes. But these ones, they have special abilities. They some of them have range attack. See, this guy comes after me, and I want to put him in place and show him the summon Star Child, so he knows that he should behave himself. Okay, minus 29. See, you will not find big numbers like take 100 units because they are stronger. This is tier 4, so basically in the middle. But I think we can have a chance still. Go vulnerability. Now I can take 45. So already like 70 difference between us. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some more time. I just want to make it difficult for him to reach me and give me time to cast my spells, and at some point I will attack, but I want to have like even numbers with him. Go for Naira's Kiss. attack and reduce his number. We are almost the same, 258, 222 on my side. I think I'm not that close to him. Deals plus 20% damage to the end of the round. I cannot attack yet, but come closer. Takes damage, and I think I can attack now. Judgment first, then next time I'm gonna attack him. If he stays within this range, I think it will be easy for me to destroy him. Of course, but I cannot attack because he put these stupid stones. Now I can attack him. What he has? Vulnerability? He still has vulnerability. Web and Vengeance. Okay, so I need to do something to soften him up or to improve the melee attack of my unit. I cannot use vulnerability again, but let's see what I can use. Fire, no, inner light, energy explosion, crystal carapace. Shields of target friendly creature with a barrier that blocks the next instance of damage. Can be useful. But let's see, something that gives me more melee damage. With basic attacks, plus 25%. Okay. Tick attack, haste, optical illusion, energize. Immediately generates one focus point. No, let's go with this one. Or actually no. This is the safest. So he will not be able to attack me. But I can attack him. I'll go like this. Minus 75 almost. So he attacks back, counter attack. So when I attack that one, destroyed. Okay. But he's like 13, come on. 13 units. Just fuck off. That's it. So, just 144 units lost. I still had like 100 left, so it's relatively easy. Just 245 scorpions and you can get the Grail. Go for Maledicta, which is the Hive faction castle. Here looks very good, but no demons. Here you get Zergs actually. Chorus Conductor. All friendly creatures gain plus 10 attack in battle, plus 50% lucky strike damage, including from hero spells, and obviously more units. So basically this is similar to the Necropolis, which gets plus 10% plus 10 defense and minus 50% lucky strike damage when I get attacked. This one gives plus 10 attack. So it's very similar to Necropolis, just that they are more aggressive. These guys are very aggressive. So that's how you get a Grail for this faction, and these are the benefits that you can get: plus 10 attack and plus 50% lucky strike damage. If you have plus 3 luck, your hero has plus 3 luck, like I have now, gonna be very useful. And let's go to the final faction, which is Dungeon. Okay, so now we are going to take the Grail with the last faction, basically a unit from Dungeon. Onyx Dancer tier 3, just 2 speed, so it moves very slowly. 2 or 3 actually, but it has range attack. Okay, 800 units almost. So I know I said that there's gonna be, you have a higher chance of getting the Grail if you go with melee attack, basically units that have melee attack. So why range attack now? Well, it's just an exception. I tried to get the Grail with the units from the dungeon many times, and it didn't work. Basically tier 1, tier 2, this is tier 3. Tier 4, even with Hydras, I tried to get Grail, doesn't work. They all have melee attack, and I said, hey, let's try with range attack also with tier 3 unit, and it works because of a single spell. So This is the exception, and I think it's gonna work with other ranged units from the other faction. So at the beginning of the battle, basically I shoot at him, he shoots at me, right? But if I cast this single spell, Twilight, all enemies are prevented from using ranged attacks, and they deal minus 15% melee damage for 7 rounds. 7 rounds. So basically the entire fight. And I have range attack. He doesn't have range attack. He has to walk. And as you can see, I don't have to cast web or masterful web to slow him down because he naturally has just 2 or 3 speed. So he just travels like a very little space, as you can see, just a few hexes. And he cannot use a range attack. So he's basically just a cute skeleton. That's what it is now. I can use my range, he cannot use it. And watch him, see? That's all height that he can travel. Now I am free to cast my usual spells. I don't have Summon Star Child here, but I can cast the other spells and I can still shoot at him indefinitely. He just have spells for me, but I don't care. He comes my way, but he is not threatening at all because I have a lot of good spells to cast on him and win. So as you can see, it's mostly like a combination of spells that you can do. A combination of artifacts, skills and spells that you can win these fights at the Grail. And as I said earlier, I'm sure that other units from other factions can benefit from the Twilight ranged units, and you can use them to fight at the Grail and be successful and win and take the Grail home. So now I'm gonna just chip at him slowly. We already basically the same numbers. He takes damage because I casted Naira's Key, so even if he waits, he doesn't attack, he still takes damage. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce him my friend, the Primal Remnant, the Flowery Thing. Tier 5 unit, very aggressive. And he has no chance. And actually, he's not gonna kill me. See? And he still takes damage. I'm gonna go ahead and finish him with other spells, and I think I'm gonna cast Umbral spell because Umbral Grip, because Judgment I casted already. Umbral Grip take like minus 36, 37. This is minus 45. This one also does some damage, and I think the next one gonna be fatal for him. We're gonna go ahead and install the I'm gonna install the Grail at the dungeon castle, and this completes our video. So basically we have the dungeon in every castle from every faction. Triumvirates Grace. I've never seen how it looks like. Let's go ahead. Spy network. Completely remove the fog of war. This city's dwelling produces 100 units. No shit. Really? I can see the whole map, my friend. Woo! This is the best use of the Grail from all the 6 factions. This is it, right here. Because not only that you can see your enemies and his castle is in his heroes. See, enemy hero here. But you can see mines, you can see, where is the Utopia? There is a Dragon Utopia here, and you can zoom out. Look, there is an island. This is like an island here. So you can zoom out and see everything that you want to see. So here was the Grail. And I think this map doesn't have like a Dragon Utopia. So yeah, this is the best use of the Grail from all 6 factions. You can see the whole map, dude. Ooh, perfect. No Utopia on this map, but still, even so. That's why it's called spy network, right? Because you can see everything. Okay, so I just show you how to get the Grail with units from each faction, and also what the Grail does for each faction. And again, I think this is the best use of it. These are the best benefits that you can get, the best features. Let me know in the comments if you know other ways to get the Grail, because I'm sure there are other ways. I just presented you a few combinations of spells and units that can make this possible. For example, I've heard that you can also use Carapace, which shields a target friendly creature with a barrier that blocks the next 2 instances. So you can use this one maybe to protect your units, and a combination in combination with Armageddon, which I don't have here. So let me know if that works for you. Write in the comments, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video.